Chapter 13, The Philosophy of Enlightenment, Socrates and Beyond. Welcome, dear friends, to another immersive journey through the timeless wisdom of Socrates. As we continue to trace the pathways illuminated by his profound teachings, we explore not just his life but the enduring ripple effects of his philosophy. Prepare to be transported through ages and minds that have been touched by Socratic thought. We are thrilled to have you with us on this enlightening odyssey. The autumn sun cast a warm glow over the ancient city of Athens, as if illuminating the very paths trodden by one of its most illustrious sons, Socrates. Though he had long departed from the mortal world, his presence was palpable, his ideas echoing through the marble pillars in the minds of those who dared to question the established order. His legacy was not just a collection of teachings but a catalyst for a revolution in thought, a philosophy of enlightenment that transcended geography and generations. Socrates' philosophy began with a simple, yet profound premise, an unwavering commitment to questioning. He famously declared, "The unexamined life is not worth living," a sentiment that underpinned his method of inquiry. Rather than dictating knowledge, Socrates posed questions that encouraged his students to explore the depths of their understanding. This dialectical method, known as the Socratic method, became a hallmark of his teachings. By persistently probing and challenging dominant beliefs, Socrates sought to expose contradictions and stimulate critical thinking. Central to Socrates' philosophy was his assertion that wisdom began with acknowledging one's own ignorance. He often described himself as a gadfly, irritating the complacent and provoking them to awaken from intellectual slumber. In dialogues recorded by his pupil Plato, Socrates is seen engaging with Athenian citizens from all walks of life, politicians, poets, craftsmen, and generals, guiding them to uncover deeper truths about justice, virtue, piety, and knowledge. His relentless pursuit of truth and moral integrity set him apart in a society that often valued appearance over substance. It was Socrates' belief that enlightenment was not a remote ideal but a tangible possibility accessible through persistent inquiry and self-examination. He viewed the human soul as fundamentally rational and capable of achieving complete understanding through reason. For Socrates, true knowledge was moral, it required introspection, an aware conscience, and an unwavering commitment to virtue. But Socrates' journey did not end with his death. His ideas were immortalized by his disciples, most notably Plato and Xenophon, who disseminated his teachings far beyond the confines of Athens. These pupils built upon the Socratic foundation, each imbuing it with their interpretation and extending its reach into new realms of thought. Plato, perhaps the most renowned of Socrates' students, was profoundly influenced by his teacher's methods in philosophy. Through his dialogues, Plato preserved Socrates' dialectical style, exploring the nature of reality, morality, and knowledge. He expanded Socratic thought through his own theory of forms, presenting a metaphysical vision of ideals existing beyond the sensory world. In the Republic, Plato depicted Socrates discussing justice in the ideal state, thereby planting seeds for political philosophy. Plato's establishment of the Academy in Athens ensured that Socratic thought continued to flourish. This institution became a beacon of intellectual exploration, training generations of philosophers and thinkers. The tradition established there facilitated the continuation and expansion of Socratic ideas, ensuring their relevance and adaptation to new contexts. Aristotle, a student of Plato, carried forward Socratic and Platonic legacies, yet introduced his empirical approach. Where Socrates dwelled in questions and Plato in ideals, Aristotle emphasized systematic observation and categorization of the natural world. Through logic and empirical study, he pursued knowledge, greatly influencing fields ranging from ethics to biology. The echoes of Socrates' philosophy rippled beyond the shores of Greece, influencing Hellenistic thinkers such as Epicurus and Zeno of Citium. These philosophers adapted Socratic ideas to develop their moral and ethical systems. Epicurus sought to understand human contentment, while Zeno's Stoicism emphasized rationality and wisdom as pathways to inner peace, ideas unmistakably rooted in Socratic thought. Socratic questioning also found its way into the Roman world through figures like Cicero and Seneca, whose writings further disseminated these ideas. Socrates' emphasis on ethical living and self-examination resonated through the Stoic philosophies embraced by many Roman elites, thus embedding Socratic ideals into Roman intellectual tradition. In the medieval period, Socratic methods were revived through scholasticism, where scholars such as Thomas Aquinas utilized dialectical reasoning to reconcile faith and reason. The commitment to inquiry, originating with Socrates, became a cornerstone of theological and philosophical exploration in European universities. The Enlightenment period heralded a reawakening of Socratic principles. Philosopher critics like Voltaire and Kant invoke Socratic questioning against dogma and superstition, championing reason and individual autonomy. The spirit of rigorous inquiry and ethical reflection that Socrates embodied became a defining characteristic of Enlightenment thought, driving the progress of science, philosophy, and society. In modern times, the Socratic method remains a fundamental pedagogical approach, particularly in legal and educational contexts. It fosters critical thinking and self-reflection, skills that are as vital today as they were in ancient Athens. The enduring relevance of Socratic philosophy is a testament to its foundational role in cultivating intellectual curiosity and moral integrity. Journeying through the ages, from ancient Greece to the present, Socrates' philosophy of enlightenment continues to inspire and provoke. His legacy is a reminder that wisdom is not a destination but a pursuit, an unending journey of questioning and learning. As we walk this path illuminated by Socratic thought, we participate in a timeless dialogue that challenges us to live examined lives, to seek truth, and to cultivate virtue in the world around us. In embracing the Socratic legacy, we not only honor a remarkable figure in the history of thought but also engage in a profound exploration of what it means to be human. Socrates' life and philosophy beckon us to ponder deeply, to question relentlessly, and to strive for enlightenment in our own lives and beyond. Thank you, dear friends, for joining us as we explored the profound and far-reaching legacy of Socrates' philosophy of enlightenment. As we've seen, his methodologies and teachings have woven themselves into the very fabric of intellectual history, influencing countless minds and movements across centuries. We hope this exploration has inspired you to ask deeper questions and seek greater understanding in your own journey. If you found this chapter enlightening, we invite you to subscribe for more content that delves into the lives and philosophies of other trailblazers. Stay curious, stay questioning, and keep striving for your own enlightenment. Until next time, thank you for being a part of this journey with us.